Garcia Lane. This time Garcia Lane is not fooled. He's back there in perfect position. And Mike Lush comes over from his safety spot.
2nd and 10 from the 42. Reeves sacked. Big William Fuller came through cleanly. He's out of North Carolina, number 95. He gets credit for the sack.
And number 95, William.
Highly publicized rookie out of North Carolina, Tim. I saw him play this last season, and I thought he was one of the premier defensive linemen in the country. He was an Outland finalist. And coming into today's game, he had 11 tackles and 13 assists.
He's a hoss, 6'3", 250 pounds.
He's had some sacks and some hurries. Philadelphia, the doghouse defense, really the story of 1983, and they're playing their kind of football today. That name given to them by Jonathan Brooks last year during the preseason because the defense had been having a rough time in training camp. They were always in the doghouse.
Marvin Harvey flexes from his tight end position. Willie Gillespie, he goes wide to the top of the screen. Eric Trevelyan to the bottom. John Reeves is under pressure again. Steps up in a pocket. This is Gillespie. Gillespie inside the 25.
John Reeves' pass is complete.
Outstanding catch and a fine route run by Willie Gillespie. There is a flag, and it could be a late hit.
John Reeves throwing some of the routes now that he throws best. This is the deep middle route or post pattern. Willie Gillespie, number 89. Here he is. You see it. Now Bill Hardee, number 24, the nickelback, gets the hit right there. Let's hear what it is.
Well, it didn't look like a late hit.
It's not a late hit.
Not at all.
Well, tell us.
Well, it's going to be against Tampa Bay. That's Ted Humphrey, our referee. And here's his call.
Delay of game, offense, spiking the ball with the clock running, number 80, first down and 15.
Don't think I've ever seen that call before.
And there's not a number 80 on Tampa Bay's lineup. It's 1st and 15. Reeves throws. Gillespie complete. At the 6-yard line. Again, they pick on Garcia Lane, number 47. And that spike had to be Gillespie because there isn't an 80 on the lineup.
Bandit ball again. No huddle offense. Here's the audible by Reeves. They go to work.
Now the opponent is not so much Philadelphia as much as it is the clock. They've got to beat the clock. Here it is. Touchdown pass to Eric Trevelyan.
You kind of wonder now why they didn't go to work on Garcia Lane earlier.
And you saw Eric Trevelyan spike the ball and look at the official. This time it is legal because it's in the end zone and the clock's not running.
Look how Eric Trevelyan really works over Garcia Lane, the rookie. He makes a little move to the inside, fades it back to the outside. The ball is thrown with touch and timing by John Reeves. That's the consummate fade pattern there, Tim. It was perfect.
Eric Trevelyan is perfect for that fade pattern because he's 4', 205 pounds. He's a big man. And Andrusic's kick is good. And now the score has been closed to 38-24 with still 6:48 remaining in the 4th period.
Tampa Bay Bandits.
Before Dodge Aries K, there was no way to get the benefits of front-wheel drive in an American wagon. Standard 550 protection, room for 6, and a solid resale record, which explains why our Aries family has joined over 300,000 American families.
We are Dodge, an American revolution.
Dodge, best built, best backed American cars.
Canon is proud to be the official 35mm camera of the 1984 Olympics. Like gold medalist Frank Shorter, it takes a special breed to compete at this level. Here, the Canon AE1 program performs. Shorter leaves the rest behind, but the AE1 program catches him, computing as it's shooting.
and it practically runs itself, even with the flash.
Canon's AE1 program. So advanced, it's simple.
Hi, I'm Lee Iacocca.
Side kick by Tampa Bay. Philadelphia retains possession. Booker Russell, a fullback with good hands, made the catch. And he went down. But you know, it's a football game now, coupled with 6:44 remaining in the ball game. They trail by only 2 touchdowns.
For the Stars, stopped by number 38.
This onside kick, however, hurts them because it gives Philadelphia the kind of field position they like. Androsian, number 9, comes up like he's going to kick it long. Then all of a sudden, he puts that little soccer move right there, kicks it. And Booker Russell, number 32, as Tim Brandt mentioned, is a fullback with good hands. So he wisely takes the ball and goes down with it.
So Philadelphia now has to think more offensively minded. Alan Harvin, left side. Big gainer. First down and more to the 33-yard line before Dwayne Anderson can get a hold of him. Let's go to New York now. Jim Lampley with this United States Football League report.
What is happening to the Michigan Panthers without Anthony Carter, you wonder? Well, they've gotten a tough game before 43,000 in the Silverdome from luckless San Antonio. But now, Bobby Hebert, late in the 4th quarter, has hit virtually unknown Walter Broughton with this 7-yard touchdown pass. Since then, Boyovich has added another field goal, and Michigan's out of trouble, leading 26-10. Now back to Tim Brandt.
Well, we saw the highlights of the Michigan game, but we heard Keith Jackson out in Los Angeles. He's got a pretty good ball game out there, KJ does.
He's got a real strong voice, too. Got to us all the way via New York.
Here at the Vet in Philadelphia, Tim Brandt, Lee Gross Cup. We've got 6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in this ball game. First and 15, rather, from the 49ers, Philadelphia. Alan Harvin tripped up at midfield. Quite a story. John Reeves has brought Tampa Bay back. He's having a fine afternoon. Tom Davis is with him down the bench.
Well, Tim, John Reeves has completed 18 of 22 and a couple of touchdowns. What about the Bandit ball now? You're trying to get back into the scene. You're going to continue playing that style now to the end?
Yeah, we'll go no huddle the rest of the way. Just praise the Lord for the performance so far. Still think we got time.
What about the fact that you didn't start this game? You think it could have been a different game?
Well, maybe so. I was all full sharp this week. So, you know, whatever Coach Spurrier wants to do, I'm behind 100%.
That's John Reeves as he gets ready to go back in on the next offensive series. Back to you, Tim.
You saw Fusina overthrow Scott Fitzke, which will bring up 3rd and long with 5:30 left, so it looks as if John Reeves will get the football back. He says he's been awfully sharp in practice this week. He was awfully sharp here this afternoon. 3 touchdowns. 271 yards. It has been turnovers, though, and mental errors which have hurt the Bandits.
Watch the screen!
3rd and 13. Long count. Fusina under pressure, and he goes down. Drops the football, and they whistle it dead. There is a flag. Wayne Anderson, number 26, played an outstanding ball game this afternoon.
Wayne Anderson.
Replaced Doug Bedoin early in the ball game, and he's been all over the field. Holding against Philadelphia, so instead of going toward their goal line, they have gone backwards, and you look at the clock, 5:26.
Offense, number 22. Penalty is declined.
We're going to see a lot of Bandit ball in the next 5 minutes and 26 seconds, Tim Brandt.
If Tampa could get one quick score, if Tampa could get a big play out of one of their big play men like Gary Anderson, who is deep, we would have a whale of a football game. Anderson turns the corner and runs out of bounds on the 33-yard line.
Penalty marker on the play.
And there's another flag. Roughing the kicker, and that is against Tampa Bay, and those are the mental errors we just talked about.
These are the things that drive coaches just, well, gives you ulcers, tension, headaches. There it is. There's the contact right there. Number 69 for Tampa Bay.
Personal foul, running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Number 68, Fred Nordgren, was guilty.
68, not 69. He out of Portland State, where he played some football for Mouse Davis. Mouse now the offense coordinator for the Houston Gamblers. The architect of the run and shoot offense.
Fiction and fact from Cupper's Almanac. Lee Grosscup, the All-American from Utah, the quarterback with the New York Titans, spent some time with the Giants. This is Alan Harvin, cross midfield.
Number 22, Alan Harvin, is the ball carrier for the Philadelphia Stars.
Cupper, what was it like being in the new league back then with the Titans, now the New York Jets?
Well, it was a fascinating experience because the Titans, at that time in 1962, when I played with them, were beset with financial problems. The late Harry Wismer was on the verge of bankruptcy, and our payroll checks were bouncing at one point during the league. That has not happened here in the United States Football League, and I don't think it will happen.
No, and that's one of the first signs of disaster. It happened in the World Football League before that league folded. Alan Harvin lassoed quickly again by
number 22,
Wayne Anderson, number 26.
Number 26,
Alan Harvin is hurt.
For the Bandits.
Tombstone for Tampa Bay.
Died of defeats.
Mess with the best, die like the rest. Oh boy.
In the fourth period, New Jersey 26, Los Angeles.
That's Alan Harvin. The trainers are working on him, and while they work on him and there's timeout on the field, we'll take timeout as well with the score 38-24 Philly. United States Football League is an exclusive presentation of ABC Sports. Today's game is being sponsored by Michelob Light, an exceptional light beer with a rich, smooth taste, and by Denorex Shampoo. Help stop dandruff itch with an extra relief medicine. Denorex. Here at the Vet in Philadelphia, we have 4 minutes, 28 seconds left. Tampa Bay tried to make a comeback. 38-24 is the score. But they need the ball back badly, quickly, score quickly. Alan Harvin left the field with an injury. They are working on his leg, but he looks like he will be okay. The numbers on Alan Harvin for the afternoon: 15 carries, 71 yards. Fusina, quick pop over the middle. It is complete. Big gainer. That is Ken Dunnick. And Ken Dunnick rambles down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line.
Number 20, and number 70.
Good quick pop pass to the tight end. Dunnick right here by Chuck Fusina. Ken Dunnick, number 80, takes that quick look-in route. Warren Hanna, the cornerback, number 20, in on the tackle, along with number 79, Keith Clark. Dunnick, a tight end out of Memphis State, has good size, Tim. 6'6", 245 pounds. Caught that ball right in stride. Nobody's going to break his stride.
Fine afternoon for Chuck Fusina. Faced with a 1st and 10. Quick opener, left side.
Ball carrier for the Philadelphia Stars.
26,000 out at the Los Angeles Coliseum today as the New Jersey Generals spoiled Steve Young's debut, 26-10. However, good stats for Steve Young. 19 of 29, 163 yards, 1 touchdown. That's Brian Sipes' numbers, rather. However, Steve Young also impressive in his debut today, despite the losing effort.
Chuck Fusina. Sends Donovan out to the wide right side. He's got 2 setbacks. He's got 2nd and 6. This is Kelvin Bryant coming around the right side down to the 20-yard line. Philadelphia now just trying to melt the clock.
For the Philadelphia Stars.
Chuck Fusina has been so effective today, Tim, with the ball control passing routes like we just saw, the quick pop pass to his tight end, all the underneath patterns, and he's been good throwing to Scott Fitzke on the outside. 19 of 29 now in the passing department for 146 yards. And remember, he ran one in. The first touchdown of the day was by Chuck Fusina as he moved out to his right and scooted on into the end zone. We talked about him at the top of the show as possibly the most underrated quarterback in the United States Football League.
Well, that's the whistle for the 2-minute warning as Chuck Fusina goes over to talk to Jim Mora. And we'll be back with our score 38-24 after this.
The widely acclaimed TRS-80 Model 100 portable computer from Radio Shack is now on sale, $200 off. Its built-in programs help you organize and keep track of appointments and personal files, do word processing, graphics, or send important information to your office, even after hours. It goes anywhere, including on your desk. $200 off. TRS-80 Model 100 on sale from $599 to $799. Only at Radio Shack and Radio Shack Computer Centers.
The greater value in an American truck is not a compact Ranger or S10. It's a full-sized Dodge.
We are Dodge, and this is how we build our trucks.
The 84 Dodge D100 with a full-size 6-cylinder engine and cargo capacity standard. More room for 3 full-sized adults, yet comparably equipped. It's list-priced hundreds less than Ranger or S10. And backed by the longest rust-through truck warranty in America.
We are Dodge.
Now get $500 cash back on all 250 and 350 pickups.
Jeff Chandler defends his crown against undefeated Richard Sandoval in the WBA World Bantamweight Championship live. Plus the nation's strongest pump for glory on ABC's Wide World of Sports Saturday.
Tim Brandt, Lee Gross Cup for the final 2 minutes of this one at the vet. It is 3rd and 2 from the 20-yard line for the Philadelphia Stars. Total domination by Philadelphia. You see it in the yards there. Chuck Fusina. Big day for him. Jeff Rodenberger on the wing. The give is to Kelvin Bryant, who tries to bang his way into the first down area. I want to welcome those of you who have been watching the Los Angeles game with the Generals. If this game does not end by 6 o'clock Eastern time, many of you will have to rejoin your normal programming. But here in Philadelphia at the vet, we have a 38-24 game. The Philadelphia Stars leading the Tampa Bay Bandits. That's Jim Mora, the head coach of the Stars. And Philadelphia has just that far for a first down. Kelvin Bryant has scored 3 touchdowns this afternoon. Chuck Fusina, 19 of 26 for 146 yards and 1 touchdown.
And for those people just joining us, I will tell you that Philadelphia has been in control of this football game throughout most of the afternoon. They marched to the 1-yard line the first time they had the ball and scored the next 3 times. At one point in the game, they led 21-zip. Tampa Bay has bounced back in the second half behind the passing of quarterback John Reeves, who has been red hot today. He did not start the game. Wayne Peace was the starter, but Reeves, the last time we looked, had completed 18 of 22 passes for 271 yards.
And 3 touchdowns. Tim Brandt, Lee Gross Cup along with you from the city of brotherly love. However, the Philadelphia Stars have shown no love toward the Tampa Bay Bandits here this afternoon. Fourth down and 1. Big play for Tampa Bay, if they have any hope of coming back in this one. 2 tight ends. Rodenberger on the wing. The give. Kelvin Bryant over the top. He's got the first down. At least from this angle, it looks like he had enough. Keith Clark, number 56, came up and made the tackle for Tampa Bay, and he says they didn't make it.
Notice how Kelvin extended the football there. He did not do that earlier in the game, and it cost him a touchdown.
I thought that was what got him the first down, but they will bring out the chains, I do believe. We'll see. One of the games that we will cover next week here on ABC, Tampa Bay has stopped them. Tampa Bay has stopped them and still has life with 1:46 remaining. I was about to say one of the games that we will see here on ABC next week are these Philadelphia Stars, who are about to run their record to 5-1 unless Tampa Bay can pull something out in a hurry. And Philadelphia plays Arizona. The other game will be selected early this week. So check your local listings and the time for the game in your area. Some tissue has come out of the stands. The referees blow the whistle and stop it. John Reeves is your quarterback. He has been extremely sharp. Eric Trevelyan and Willie Gillespie are your wideouts. Gary Anderson and Greg Boone are your setbacks. In the I formation, Reeves, 4-step drop, swing pass to Anderson, across the 20, cuts back in, did not get out of bounds to stop the clock. Good defensive play over there by George Jameson.
Number 43, Gary Anderson. Number 58, George Jameson makes the...
More Bandit ball, no huddle offense. John Reeves hollering audibles right now.
The receivers and the setbacks, all the skill position, have to be thinkers now. They have to know when to go for the first downs, when to go for more, and when to stop the clock. That's Greg Boone across the middle. Close to a first down. That stops the clock at 1:13.
Tackled by Sam Mills, the leading tackler on the team this year and last year. Greg Boone out of Duke running an underneath cut right there. Back to work they go with more Bandit ball.
Reeves with time. Complete again, this time to Gary Anderson. Not enough for the first down, so that will not stop the clock. But Tampa Bay takes a timeout. So the Bandits, with their Bandit ball, do not give up the ship, and they continue to rally here late in the ball game.
Time of possession and turnovers have been the two key factors in the game today, as Philadelphia, as I said moments ago, has dominated the game throughout most of the afternoon.
We were concerned about Kelvin Bryant coming into the ball game. We didn't even know if he would play. He has a slight hamstring pull that he got last week. However, he's played quite well with 3 touchdown runs, and he's over 100 yards.
Tim Brandt, want to take a moment to congratulate you and your wife Janet on the birth of your 4th child.
Thank you, Coach.
Welcome a baby girl.
2 boys, 2 girls now, and there will not be a tiebreaker.
No tiebreaker? All right.
There's the time remaining in the ball game here in Philadelphia. Again, I tell you that Philadelphia and Arizona, that ball game next week, will be covered by ABC. The other game will be announced early in the week.
TBA.
So check your local listings for the game in your area. Boy, that should be a good one. George Allen's Arizona Wranglers against Jim Moore's Philadelphia Stars. John Reeves drops and throws incomplete. A misread on his part or Gillespie's part, one of the two. It was intended for 89, Willie Gillespie. And John had to unload the football before the cut was made.
John Reeves was throwing a sideline cut, and Willie Gillespie was on the fly pattern. Willie Gillespie, number 89, the wide receiver on the left, is running a fly pattern here, and you can see the ball clearly is thrown to the outside. Gillespie is still looking to his inside.
Only a miracle can save the Tampa Bay Bandits now from their 3rd straight loss. 3rd and 4. You look at the time. Everybody split wide. Philadelphia jumps too soon. Flags fly. Greg Boone. Handoff to Anderson. Anderson, with a 42-yard line, runs out of bounds.
There's some Bandit ball. Bandit ball, as we said earlier, is synonymous with unpredictability. And they have many, many gadget plays in their repertoire.
I'd like to see the old hook and lateral play.
You may. Here's a part of Bandit ball. Over the middle.
Defense.
With a handoff now to Gary Anderson. Boone handing off to Anderson after the hook pass in the middle. We saw a hook and handoff. They also have the hook and lateral.
Gary Anderson, the flyer out of Arkansas, signed late last year, once the season had begun. He can scoot. The fake to Anderson. Reeves drops, throws, complete, and then dropped. Ruled incomplete, intended for Marvin Harvey. Marvin Harvey out of Southern Mississippi. He was the main receiver for Reggie Collier there.
Marvin Harvey is in.
Tremendous hit by 56, George Cooper. And Marvin Harvey still down.
George Cooper really hit him a ton. 6'2", 220 pounds. Watch this. Marvin Harvey, the intended receiver. He's running a sideline cut. Now watch that. What is it? What is it you say? Tuck your tail, sky your eyes, drive right through it.
That is the key. Marvin Harvey, 7 catches last week. There's your score, 38-24. Marvin Harvey now up and gets off the field. He had 7 catches last week against Birmingham. Having another fine game here this afternoon.
Spotted on the 43-yard line, Bandits.
Caught a touchdown pass earlier. 55 yards in this ball game from Reeves. 44 seconds. Reeves rolls right, out of trouble, with time. Throws, has a man. It's Eric Trevelyan. Down inside the 35. Eric Trevelyan.
Reeves' pass is complete to number 84, Eric Trevelyan.
Tim, I think John Reeves has thrown himself back into the starting quarterback position. Wayne Peace started the game today. He started last week. But John Reeves has been really hot here in the second half.
Eric Trevelyan, one of 4 players in this league to have caught a pass in every game. Reeves. Complete to Gary Anderson, who goes out of bounds and stops the clock at 26 seconds.
John Reeves' pass is complete.
John Reeves, of course, has a marvelous personal story. Hit bottom from booze and drugs, was kicked around the National Football League. He was backed up against his own goal line with about 4th and 44 in the game of life, that is. Had a spiritual transformation, turned his life around, and now is having a great day here in the United States Football League.
Tremendous story, an outstanding individual, John Reeves. And this club could have quit here this afternoon. But they didn't. They rallied, kept coming back, showed a lot of intestinal fortitude. 26 seconds left. They're still scrambling to get back on the scoreboard. Reeves goes deep, complete. Inside the 10, Willie Gillespie, number 89. He's out of Eugene, Chattanooga.
He's the reason they let go Danny Buggs. Danny Buggs went to the San Antonio Gunslingers, and Buggs was their leading receiver on the team last season. But it was the development of Willie Gillespie that caused Buggs to go.
Reeves, fade pattern, intended for Trevelyan. Should have been a flag. Now it's dropped. Garcia Lane interfered with Eric Trevelyan. Late flag. They finally called it. May have hurt us.
Eric Trevelyan, incomplete. Penalty marker on the play.
Eric Trevelyan, who has been effective working on Garcia Lane here in the second half, trying to run the fade route. And you see right there that there is contact by the cornerback, number 47, Garcia Lane, rookie out of Ohio State. And we said earlier, you kind of wonder why they didn't go to work on Garcia Lane earlier.
Pass interference. Defense number 47. Half the distance. First down.
First down.
9 seconds left. Trevelyan, 84 to the bottom of your screen. Gillespie to the top.